Мораль сей басни такова: нефиг врать. Всем привет, с вами Аленка. Сегодня у нас Genshin Impact, и я продолжаю проходить квест Чайльда.
Is this where they sell fish? Wow, the fish here in Leo are so small.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little kids shouldn't go around ruining others' business.
He's just a curious kid. No need to get worked up. That said, these fish are actually pretty big by Paimon standards. Just how big are the ones you're used to, Tooser? Maybe 200 times your size? There are legends in my hometown about it. It's supposed to be a super delicious fish. I told my brother about it, and he went out to sea to catch one for me. A few days later, he returned with a humongous fish slung over his shoulder. Anthon and I were so happy.
Может быть, это рыба-кит?
Are you sure that was a fish? Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of leviathan.
Эта тема бы очень заинтересовала Сянлин.
Hey, Miss Nice Lady, let's go over there to see the boats.
Пойдем.
What's wrong, Tooser? Are you tired? You don't seem so happy. I miss my brother. What? But we were just with him. Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't want to play anymore.
Ну, учитывая, что у нашей Снежной сюда добрался, то, наверное, он хочет не с нами играть, а с братом.
Well, we've played with Tooser long enough, haven't we? Paimon thinks we've tried our best here. Child said that he'd be by the river near Chingshu Pool. Why don't we look for him there? Yay! Let's go! Let's go!
Странно, что эту мелочь не зовут каким-нибудь Иваном. Серьезно? Туда ж! Ну, подраться за сундуки много времени не займет, значит, мы этим займемся сейчас. Чайльд, забери свою мелочь. Мы не вовремя.
Found him! There's Child! Wait, he's talking to the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you? If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid like you ain't welcome.
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance. For I am...
Brother!
Oops!
You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted to watch you work.
well, why, yes, of
Косяк.
course. For I am, the
Прости,
greatest
он
toy
сам.
salesman in Snezhnaya.
Он сам захотел сюда прийти.
So cool.
Huh?
You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you, yes, 600,000 mora, to be paid in full.
Toys? And how much money?
Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that head of yours?
Look at that. Spreading joy and laughter to everyone. That's what toy selling's all about.
I'll say it again. Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 mora paid in full.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't funny twice. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
All right then. I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarders. Perhaps you'll be more willing to pay when we're brothers in arms?
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let any old person into the treasure hoarders? I'm not so sure you could hack it.
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dear seniors? I like to think of myself as quite talented in the field of treasure hunting.
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. All right then. Show us what you got. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But the treasure hasn't been easy to get at. We've been at it for 2 days now. You think you're up to snuff? Why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf? Of course, that means that once you got it, it's ours. Don't try to sneak off with the prize now.
Come on. If we can't do it, do you really think this guy stands a chance?
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by someone else.
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back here and watch the show.
Huh, no problem. Don't blink though, or you might miss it.
Чайльд, без обид. Ну, может, мы просто поисследуем? О, мы за Чайльда играем. Ну, давай. Уху, полетели. Так, мы сейчас чуть-чуть косяк. Воу, 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 воу. Куда мне лететь-то, блин? И почему тут так странно расположены эти кольца? А, за вот этим сундуком? Чайльд вернулся к похитителям сокровищ с сокровищем в руках.
Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well, I'd say.
Brother, what do? This fellow isn't normal.
Please, hold on a moment, sir. We need to discuss something amongst ourselves. He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted to show off.
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Guys, do you think that maybe we're being robbed?
Угу.
I don't know. Surely he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless maybe his words have hidden meaning.
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000.
Тормоза.
I get it. It was insider talk. I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more loan from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago, and still hasn't repaid it.
This guy must be the debt collector. Why didn't he just say so? What's with all the toy talk?
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the privacy of their business partners and clients.
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty embarrassing.
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional.
So, Mr. Salesman, my apologies, but we can't have you joining us.
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say, I never imagined that the treasure hoarders would have such strict entry requirements.
No, it's not that. What we mean is that you're too big a fish for our little pond. But we fully understand the situation with the, toys, sir. We'll fetch that 600,000 for you right away.
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid, and everyone stays happy. A wonderful outcome, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Couldn't agree more, sir.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are so cool.
Ну что ж, нормально.
Ah, Master Child, you're here.
Oh.
A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining some clients over here?
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits to Liyue. They've just arrived, and I'm afraid we must trouble you to speak to them.
Do I have to? Now is hardly the best time.
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Child, but they are already waiting for you south of Lingju Pass. Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her harbingers. This has always been our rule. At present, Master Child, you are the only harbinger in Liyue. Please, everyone is standing in formation and waiting for you to bestow this honor upon them.
Well, all right then, I'll go. Just give me a moment to catch up with my brother, and I'll be right with you.
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, Tusser. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the Motherland, and I need to go teach them the ropes.
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too. Can I go listen?
I'm afraid you're still too young, Tusser. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good?
But...
I really do have to go now, Tusser. A lot of people are waiting to see me.
Класс.
I'll see you around, all right?
Пока. Да.
Child really dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job.
Было бы куда проще, если бы он признался.
Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself any favors with the whole toy seller cover story. To think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side.
Немного, походу, он перестарался.
Maybe. But he has good intentions, doesn't he?
Допустим.
Wait. Where's Tusser?
А,
We were too busy chatting. Where'd he go?
может быть, он за братом пошел?
Seems likely. Tusser did seem really eager to hear his brother's speech. Either way, let's head over there first.
Не сейчас, так потом спалится.
Tusser, so you did come here.
Только представь, как бы твой брат разволновался, что ты один бегаешь.
My brother's giving his speech.
Конечно, плевать хотел.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop at nothing to bring Snezhnaya victory. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zeppeljärny Palace.
Как он
You will
сказал?
chill the very marrow in our enemies' bones. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulousness, for the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like...
Привет, благодарные слушатели.
and like kites and rattle drums,
Серьезно?
who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the marketplaces of Liyue.
Uh-huh. Kites are really fun, too.
This is, of course, an analogy. As they say, the marketplace too is a battlefield. So as your sales manager here in Liyue, I demand that you obey my every order. A refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price for betrayal is to be dishonorably discharged from the Liyue Institute of Toy Research.
Whoa, that's really strict. Won't people be really sad if they get fired from the Institute?
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Time to try something else. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training will suit us better.
Hands-on training?
After all, a strong body is the proof of one's capacity.
Did he just say that we're doing hands-on training?
A harbinger wants to spar with us personally? Oh, what an honor.
I can't believe it. Are recruits like us really worthy?
Am I hearing a hint of objection to this idea?
Not at all, sir.
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot.
Можно я уже пойду? О, ну давай. Ладно, погнали. Джонли, пожалуйста, разбирайся. Цици, подлечи там всех балбесов. Вы тоже давайте навыки свои используйте. Малыш, смотри и учись, как бьет бог не земли, а камня все-таки он, да. Давайте будем придерживаться правильных терминов. Хреначь, пожалуйста, сверху вот это вот, а то долго это все будет. Угу. Отлично, идет дождь, и мне надо с ледяным сражаться. Очень удобно. Все, отдыхайте, пожалуйста. Приближается подкрепление. О, а это еще не все. Спасибо, у нас все еще идет дождь. Хотя это водный уже, ладно, зато хотя бы морозить не будет. Давай, Фишели, молодец. Красава.
Do you all understand what I said earlier?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. And you all almost managed to get me limbered up.
Даже почти размялся.
You've done well for new recruits.
Thank you, Lord Harbinger.
All right, hush now. Now then, I wish you all glorious victory for Snezhnaya, for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and for yourselves. Dismissed!
Brother! You were amazing!
Oh, Tusser, what in the world are you doing here? There I was thinking that the Traveler had taken you to play at Wangshuin.
Yikes, that's some terrible acting.
I told you, didn't I? I never pass on an opportunity to improve my strength. I'm not the man I was when we first met.
Да-да-да, я за тебя рада. Можно мы с этим закончим уже? А где твоя черная как смоль броня?
You must mean my foul legacy transformation. It puts a great strain on my body, so it's best saved for crucial moments. I still haven't fully recovered from the injuries I suffered when I used it at the Golden House. Anyway, I'm no Senora. I don't use lethal force against recruits. Come on now.
Она делает? Жесткая баба.
The foul legacy transformation? Does it make you stronger than Mr. Cyclops? You could say that. I want to learn to fight too. I want to be cool like you.
Now, Tusser, fighting isn't about looking cool. You can only continue to get stronger if you know the reason why you're fighting. I can teach you, but think carefully first. Why do you want to fight?
I want to protect Sister Tonya.
That's a good answer, Tusser. When I return to Snezhnaya, I will start teaching you fighting techniques. Then you'll have to protect Tonya for me. How does that sound?
Leave it to me. You know, Tusser's a good kid when he's not being so stubborn.
You've had a nice long time here in Liyue, haven't you, Tusser? Isn't it about time that you took the boat back home?
But you've been so busy, and we didn't get any time to play together yet.
Tusser, you know I'm very busy at work. And hasn't it been fun traveling all over the place with a proper traveler?
He's just worried he won't be able to keep up the toy seller act forever.
Угу.
Well, how about this? If you just do one little thing for me, I'll be a good boy and go back home.
Oh dear, who taught this little devil to bargain? All right, what'll it be?
Мы там торговались.
Take me to visit the Institute of Toy Research.
Oh.
Do you think he means that ruin that the Millilith was talking about? The one where all the ruin guards were coming from?
Done deal. After all, you've come all this way for me, Tusser. As your brother, it's only right for me to grant you one last wish before you leave.
Exactly. Are you sure this is a good idea? It doesn't seem like the best place for kids. You should come along too, Traveler. This time, it's Tusser's turn to take you sightseeing.
Let me think. Ah, yes, the Institute of Toy Research is not far at all from Lingju Pass. Now, traveler, you're not the sort of person who would disappoint a kid now, are you?
The brothers are ganging up on us again. Oh, fine. We'll go.
Примерно с таким же выражением я с вами пойду, да. Ой, 300 метров, да что так далеко, так, господи, сколько можно. Обычно кажется, что квесты друзей очень короткие, надо больше материала. А на данный момент мне кажется, что он очень длинный.
Here we are. Welcome to Liyue's Institute of Toy Research.
Yeah, we're here. I can already hear the sounds of machinery inside. Awesome! What is this place? And how do you know about it?
Based on my limited understanding, I believe this is one of Dottoro's research facilities.
А это безопасно?
Dottore is another one of the Fatui Harbingers. He loves tinkering with old things. It's a personal passion of his. So, he converted these ruins into a ruin guard research lab.
So the ruin guards are built by the Fatui?
No, those are connections to the Abyss. So, strictly speaking, they're as much our enemies as anyone else's. We just do research, nothing more. As to why the ruin guards have been moving outside of this area recently, I can only imagine that he's gotten bored of playing around with them and has lost interest in this place.
Wow, yet another harbinger with a bad attitude. But at least this explains why you were totally okay with bringing Tooser here. Seems you did your homework ahead of time.
Угу.
Well, I wouldn't go quite that far. I actually have no idea what this place is like on the inside.
Wait, so are you or are you not worried about your brother's safety?
Of course I am, but no matter what the danger is, I will parry it. Isn't that what any older brother would do? Even Tooser understands that, now that he knows what he's fighting for. It's the very same reason that's been nestled in my own heart for so many years.
What are you guys chatting about? Come on, let's go in!
All right, follow me.
Brother, someone was saying that Mr. Cyclops is a killing machine.
Were they now? What a silly thing for them to say. And you shouldn't go repeating it either, Tooser. You're far too young to be talking about such violent topics.
Yeah, I knew that they were lying anyways. Mr. Cyclops is here to defeat the bad guys and protect the world. He's my favorite toy.
Right. With Mr. Cyclops around, the bad guys won't ever get you.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to go play with Mr. Cyclops now.
Hey, Tooser, wait up!
Он и тебя не слушается. Ой!
The door's shut. Will Tooser be alright?
There's another path over there. Let's move.
Ага. Тяжело быть няньками. О, Тарталя, привет. 21 хп. А по каким макарам? 16 уровень. Да у нас даже у ЦЦ артефакты до 16 уровня не прокачаны. Джунли, пожалуйста, сделай одолжение. Вот, спасибо. Тут карабкаться вообще ни по каким предметам невозможно. Все, спасибо, вперед. О, паутина тут целая куча. Ничего себе механизмы. Такс, это нам надо, видимо, активировать. Пиросламики, не мешайтесь нам. Так, мы активировали вот это. Теперь нам нужно... Ой, там много машин очень.
Oh, the door opened. Was that you?
That's right. But give me a moment over here, Tooser. I need to make sure that everything's safe. Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled him quite so much.
Угу. Хорошая мысля приходит опосля, да? Как говорится. Куда это мы? Что-то и направо, и налево можно пишут цели. Что там?
Those ruin guards have all been strung up. Where are they being taken to?
I don't know. But if there's a chance it's where Tooser is, we need to stop this before things get ugly.
О, мамочки мои, тут что-то даже работает. Так, давайте-ка попробуем разобраться с ними. Можно? Ей, вперед! О, мамочки мои, тут это небезопасно, по-моему. А, сундук? Сундук будет моим.
Tooser, see that big stone cube in front of you? I need your help.
Yay! Do I really get to help my big brother out?
You bet. Now I'll count down from 3, and then we touch it together. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Угу, есть. О, мамочки мои. Боже мой. Так, ну это я поняла. Сейчас. Оп.
That's bright. What is that?
It's a witch ray that will turn you into a little lamb if it hits you. So stay out of its way.
That's scary.
Ого, сколько их тут. Действительно, как фабрика выглядит. Ага, тут чисто твои способности понадобятся, давай. Мелочь, привет! Вот мы и встретились. Походи, там они живые, туда нам не надо.
Back together at last. You're not hurt, are you, Tooser?
Hurt? No way. This is really fun. Fun for you, maybe. We were all scared to death. What's over there? Wow, this room is huge! Is this where Mr. Cyclops takes his friends when they come to visit?
За что мне все это?
It is. Impressive, isn't it? Now, how about a little game of hide and seek?
Huh? Now? But...
I have a surprise for you, you know.
A surprise? Oh, what sort of surprise?
Don't worry, you'll have the chance to look for it later. But before that, you have to close your eyes, turn around, and count down from 60.
Okay, 60 is a really long time, though.
Я бы с тобой не соглашусь. Этого очень мало. Так, погнали. 60 секунд у нас.
60, 59, 58...
There's not much time. Let's clear all these hazards out.
Не переключает.
48,
Почему нельзя переключиться?
47, 46, 45... Are you guys okay? What's all
Да,
that
у нас только
crashing
юшечек
and
нету,
banging?
поэтому...
Don't worry, it's all part of the surprise.
Знала бы, взяла бы рейзером. Там еще лезут. Мы не успеем.
10...
Hey, no cheating. You skipped a few numbers, you little rascal.
You noticed. Alright, alright.
Давай, Джунли.
14,
Спасибо.
13...
Они тут еще прибыли. Первых двоих мы победили, но там еще двое пришли.
Three, two, one. Okay, you ready?
Give me another 10 seconds, Tooser. Still hiding.
Huh. Now who's the cheater? Alright, 10 seconds, that's it.
Глаз порчи? Ну да.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Алина в шоке.
1. Coming, ready or not?
Чайльд, ты там живой?
This is everything I've ever dreamed of! It's Mr. Cyclops' world!
Допустим.
Wow, he actually pulled it off. And the way he knocked those ruin guards around was like they really were kids' toys. But Paimon wonders if he'll be alright after using the Valve Legacy transformation again. Awesome! Boy, if these Mr. Cyclopses weren't so big, I'd sure love to take one home. Wait, where'd he go? Where'd my brother go? Aren't you guys supposed to be playing hide and seek? Oh, that's right! I was so excited that I forgot all about our game. Well, let's go look for him together, okay?
О, вот ты где. Спрятался.
It's a good thing that you two found me first. Looks like using the Foul Legacy transformation while I was still injured took more out of me than I thought.
Ибо нефиг врать.
I've no idea what I'd do if Tooser saw me like this. Look at me. Deflated as a burst balloon.
И вот, по-твоему, оно того стоит?
Like I said, I can never pass on an opportunity to test my limits. And that's why I, Tartaglia, am always getting stronger. Anyway, childhood dreams are all too easily shattered. Even if you just leave them be, they will fall to pieces all by themselves. So someone has to protect them, right? If you make a promise, you keep it. If you make a mistake, you apologize. And if you give someone a dream, you defend it to the end. That is what family is all about, isn't it?
Ну, страдать-то тебе ради этого не надо. Тебе надо тоже хорошо жить при этом, понимаешь?
Remind you of something, did I?
Не подыхай там.
Quit the tough guy act already. You need to see a doctor right away, mister.
Да.
A fine suggestion, but first, I have a little something for Tooser. Please give it to him on my behalf.
Huh? Is this a Mr. Cyclops action figure?
Indeed. I had made it to order by a smith some time back. I had intended to give it to him on my return to Snezhnaya, but it seems that it would make a better souvenir at this point.
Now that Paimon thinks about it, Child's family are really lucky to have him, aren't they?
Угу.
I'll also need you to explain my abrupt departure to Tooser. You'll help me out, won't you?
Куда мы денемся?
The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. That nursery rhyme brings back so many delightful memories. Tuser taught you that one, did he?
Иди отсюда давай.
All right. Thank you.
Ничего без гаганима. Ой, какая милая игрушечка. Ребенок носится такой, шухер поднимает.
I can't find him anywhere. Where did he go? Really? Where is he?
Там очень много людей хотят купить одноглазика.
Yeah, so he had to leave in a real hurry. He didn't abandon you here on purpose. Oh, that's great. But still, I was kind of hoping we could play here a little longer.
Это тебе подарок.
Wow, look at this! I never knew that they made Mr. Cyclopses in this size. Look, it even has my name on it. It's my very own Mr. Cyclops.
Боже мой, сколько восторгов.
You're really loving it, huh? You bet. My brother is the best big brother ever. You had a tour of Liyue, you met your brother, visited the Institute of Toy Research, and got yourself a souvenir. Now that's what we tour guides call the perfect trip. Do you think you're ready to head back to Snezhnaya now? Don't worry. I know I can't get my way all the time. That'd just be annoying for everyone else.
Умница, соображает.
So, let's go.
Сундук. Я слышу звуки сундука. Мораль сей басни такова. Нефиг врать в таких серьезных делах. По мелочи врать можно. Спокойней будет людям некоторым.
Ma'am, young Master Tuser, I've been waiting for you.
Did Child send you?
That's correct. Master Child instructed me to arrange for young Master Tuser's return trip. Please, come this way.
Who are you? My big brother always tells me never to go off with strangers. But you've been following us around this whole time. Yeah, that's because I've known who you are all along. What?
Откуда?
My brother told us all about you in a letter he sent back home. Sister Tonya read it to me.
А с этого момента поподробнее?
I actually recognized you the moment I saw you. I just couldn't remember your name. What a strange twist of fate.
Young Master Tuser, the boat to Snezhnaya will dock soon. We'd best prepare for boarding.
Gee, time really flies when you're having fun. Well then, see you, Miss Nice Lady. I'll wait for you back home. You definitely have to come visit Snezhnaya sometime.
Мы приедем, как только ее разработают.
Pinky promise? You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, Paimon throws you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. It's a promise then. Bye-bye, Tuser. Have a safe trip. Thanks.
Hey.
Child? So you were here this whole time? What are you hiding for? Why didn't you come and say goodbye?
Partings are special moments. If he spent his final moments in Liyue seeing me all haggard and weak like this, that's not a memory I want him to leave with. Still, it is a shame that I couldn't see him off by myself. I should have been the one taking him back. I do have subordinates to escort him, but I still feel a little uneasy.
Jeez, don't you think you've spoiled him enough already?
I can't quite explain it, but somehow I felt much more at ease leaving him in your care. And to think that not long ago we... Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Remuneration for your services, which I really couldn't have done without this time.
Aha! So you do have a heart after all.
One other thing. Don't forget our promise now. Let's have a rematch when we get the chance. This time, with my honor as a harbinger on the line.
You best go rest up first. Don't come crying to us when you lose all over again.
Regardless of who wins or loses our next bout, I'd also like to invite you over to my home. I'll introduce you to my other siblings, Tonya and Anthon. They're great kids, and I'm very proud of them both.
We'll take you up on that offer. Mostly because we already made a pinky promise to Tuser.
I'm sure that he'll be very excited to see you too. Well, that settles it. I'm looking forward to it. Now, farewell, my friends. Till we meet again. In Snezhnaya.
Все, мы с этим закончили. Небесная глава завершена. Тут и небесный кит глава завершена. Джонли, а ну иди сюда! На этом серия подходит к концу, а в следующей серии начнем проходить квест Джунли. А на этом все. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Пока, до следующих серий.